没有新的人进来。最新的，最新的。嗯。那我直接开始，不然没有客户。也跟着，错不了事。Good afternoon, everyone. This is Val from 40H International Marketing Team, and welcome you all to join our global webinar series today. This is session 5. We will be sharing the case of real estate and AEC smart workflows, and also some online virtual tour cases. Before today's speaker join us, I will be introducing our company profile and also the product lineup first. And please feel free to follow us for the latest updates. Here is our website, linking Facebook and YouTube. So this is the agenda of today. Firstly, please allow me to introduce who we are. We are 40H, and we are founded in 2014, focusing on high-tech spatial intelligence. Our headquarters are located in Beijing and Zhuhai in the Greater Bay Area in China. We independently develop full-spectrum multimodal 3D digitalization hardware alongside our self-built spatial processing software powered by proprietary reconstruction algorithms. Our 40 Kankan series products are widely adopted across industries like real estate, AEC construction, commercial exhibition, and cultural heritage sectors, serving partners in more than 40 countries and areas worldwide. And here are some awards, patents, copyrighted software we have won during the years. And here is the honor and certificates, and also a glimpse into our milestones. Next is our brand tagline, let space tell the story, and let me tell the story behind our brand name, 40 Kankan. Kan means to see or view in Chinese, and echoes the English word can, which means we aim to empower you to unlock every spatial possibility for various projects and scenarios. Next, let's walk through our flagship 40 Kankan product series. The first one is our 40 Kankan MOBA and MOBA Pro. As its slogan shows, mobile, lightweight, one personnel with one-hand operation. 40 Kankan MOBA is built for flexible users. It drastically cuts on-site server time for indoor spaces, construction sites, and property sites. Optimal. With dual mode LiDAR, 40 Kankan MOBA Pro delivers industry-leading 5mm level point cloud precision, capturing 840,000 points per second. Versatile, features a fully interchangeable module system, supporting plugins including RTK positioning, sub-millimeter level scanning, and also DSLR lens. With different plugins, 40 Kankan MOBA support simultaneous dual capture. You can run full site spatial mapping and specialized module scanning at the same time. And last, authorized. All acquired data can be fully processed offline, satisfying data security and privacy requirements for enterprise and agency partners at most. Next is our old friend, 40 Kankan Meta. This is our dual mode scanner with fully optimized core algorithms. It now delivers up to 24K 300 million pixel panoramic outputs with pixel-perfect alignment between full panorama imagery and dense point clouds. It supports two capture modes, variable SLAM and also terrestrial laser scanning. Similar to MOVA, 4D Meta also supports various plugins like RTK, Viewlight, thermal, and multi-spectral plugins, which extend its capability across construction inspection, residential capture, and commercial venue scanning. So, two complete spatial datasets are produced in one single field shoot. That is why we call it dual ways to explore, dual gains to record. And next is a video of our 4D Meta and MOVA Pro plus a rubber dog in the rubber dog capture mode. Let's just take a glance of it. Here is 4D Meta with the rubber dog. It supports like versatile scenario, indoor and outdoor. This is the rubber dog with our 4D MOVA Pro. Similar operation under development, but also like you can see it can descend or climb the stairs smoothly. And here is the result captured by 4D Meta and 4D MOVA. Point cloud result and also the set. And the next one is 4D Chameleon, our dedicated panoramic capture camera, simple to capture, powerful to share. It produces distortion-free 8K to 16K 360 panoramas with minimal post-editing, ideal for fast property showroom and boutique virtual tour creation. And the last one is our 4D Mega, which is the flagship triple LiDAR scanner built for large-scale AEC, urban and industrial sites, capturing 300,000 point clouds per second, paired with a built-in 16K panoramic camera for ultra-fine large area reconstruction. So this is a quick overview of who we are. We are 4D-H, and here is a picture of our global business team. And also what we make 4D series products. Hope you have already get a better understanding of who we are. And next, let's welcome our speaker of today, Julian, for the core sharing session. The time is yours. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Belle. Thank you for such an impressive introduction of our company and our series of products. And hi, I'm Julian, your old friend from 4D Global Business. So today I would like to focus on a practical question and how can a single capture of a physical space become a reusable digital asset for construction, real estate, and retail and cultural organization. So for our customers, this means moving beyond a collection of images, and it also means creating a trusted digital representation of a site or properties that can support decision before, during, and after visit. Okay, next page. So let's begin with the spatial intelligence for AEC. The objective is simple: to give every project stakeholders a dependable spatial record and can be measured, reviewed, and reused throughout the project lifecycle. For architecture, engineering, and construction, a space must first be measurable. So 4D supports high-precision surveying workflows such as orthographic, plan extraction, and evaluation generation. The value is not simply more like imagery, and it is digital mode that teams can verify, calculate from, and carry into the design, construction, and handover. So that matters because projects often lose time when different teams rely on different versions of the sites, and a measurable spatial record gives everyone a common reference point, and it makes conversation more precise and reduce unnecessary rework, and makes it easier to explain decisions to clients and partners. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this earthwork calculation workflow. Okay, let's start the video. Okay, so as you watch, notice how the system defines areas in point cloud and imagery, separates cut and view zones, and produce measurable outputs. And the important point is the traceability. The quantity is not an isolated number. It can be checked against the underlying spatial data. And you can see after editing and calculating, we can export reports, coordinates, point clouds, and 16K panoramas. So field, design, code, and external software workflows are working from the same source of trust. And also for client's aspect, and the benefit is filled with accountability. You can move from field capture to an auditable quality workflow without asking team to rebuild an information manually. And this helps turn to a complex site discussion into a clear evidence-based conversation about scope, progress, and cost. Also, the same data foundation supports construction process monitoring, and teams can compare the same location across data. At the design stage, in our left side, our shared space spatial platform can be used to discuss renovation ideas and design intent. With customer renovation preview, everyone can look at the same space and understand the proposed change more clearly. During construction, in our right side, slipped screen comparison can make projects easier to discuss. Instead of relying on personal opinions, teams can clearly see what is changed over time, and these reports keeps the site's information from different dates. And they can be used as evidence for progress review and project milestones and delivery. Okay, for the Kankan Meta workflow, the workflow is designed to be flexible, capture with the camera and app, process online or offline, then share through the cloud or export according to project needs. Different teams can use the same capture for different outcomes without being limited to one single downstream application. And a project does not receive only a virtual tour link. Deliverables can include 16K panoramas, LIS, PRY, and E157 point clouds, OBJ models, floor plans, and survey drawings. So it can make it easier to connect capture results to existing BIM, CAD, and asset management workflows. During construction, portable panoramas cameras and laser scanner create an as-built spatial record, and teams capture along a route, associate panoramas with construction plans, compare the multiple dates of BIM models, and use the resulting evidence to support progress and material decisions. The business outcome is fewer unnecessary site visits, faster issue resolution, and stronger record for operations. And this is a practical way to keep distributed teams aligned. A project manager, a client representative, and a specialist consultant do not always need to be on site at the same time to discuss same issue. They can return to the same capture location and review the evidence and agree on the next action. Okay, the Geosci, our partner in Japan, is a good example. They work in areas such as housing inspection and surveying and residential ground system. For partner like Geosci, the key is not only creating impressive 3D content, it is making spatial data useful in their existing professional workflow. Okay. Now, next page, let's take a closer look at Geosci workflow. And it shows a Japanese architectural sense captured as a colored point cloud environment for surveying and BIM-related use. Okay, this is a simple workflow from a point cloud match from the pixel level accuracy from the point cloud file into the Autodesk recap. Okay, after exporting the projects into the Autodesk Revit, it can be used in the engineering measurement. Okay, already separates the different layers, and you can draw the mesh and the label way more easily. And of course, for the structural components like walls and beams and columns, can easily define via this workflow. So in this case, you already have the full models for the building or structure. So repeatability can be a value for customers. So once the capture standard is set, and the provider can deliver the same quality across different sites. And finally, this is a deliverable and delivery step. For different plan view and front view and back view drawing. So they can still choose the right modules for local needs. And this creates a service that can grow, not just a one-time demo. Okay. So here's a short example for construction monitoring and renovation preview. So please look at two things: how we capture the current condition and how the same space can show a proposed change. So this definitely is underlying the construction phase. Okay, this is an renovation preview, and this is important because the same digital space can be used from design to construction, right? So handover and also the future updates. So these videos are captured by our 4D Kankan Meta, and the point is that it contains Ultra HD visual lens and wide-angle color lens and ultra-wide lidar operates as one capture system. So with options such as RTK, field lights, and thermal and multiple spectral modules, service provider can adapt the workflow to the project and build repeatable and service offering around it. Okay, now we turn to real estate. The opportunity is not only to make the listing look more attractive, it is to make a property easier to understand, interact it with the qualified before a physical visit. And real estate teams need to stand out, present properties well, and avoid unnecessary viewings. Traditional 2D photos often cannot show the flow, size, or layout of the space clearly. With one capture, you can create 3D views, the videos, and marketing materials, and this helps customer understand the properties before they visit. This is especially useful for the customer who are looking at properties from another city or country. And a better online experiences does not replace a sales conversation. It helps customers ask better questions and focus on what matters most. And the properties workflow moves from planned on-site capture to AI 3D modeling, floor plan generation, dimension and area calculation. object recognition, and final output such as reports, inventories, and indoor-outdoor panorama models. And automation does not replace professional judgments, and it removes the repeated preparation so teams can focus on clients and higher valuable services. In a empty room example, images data can be used to generate depth information from a top-down outline and identify objects. The larger message is the shift from merely capturing what is present to helping the system understand what is present. For clients, the result is clearer properties information. For operation teams, this same experience becomes structured, searchable content. And the virtual space can therefore serve as a unified a container for rooms, objects, and dimension and explanation, not just virtual entry points. So here is a short example of AI object recognition in action. And it shows objects being identified and annotated in an immersive space. And this definitely reduced the amount of manual item by item entry needed to create a properties record and supports future inventory and assets and recommendation workflows. And the automated floor plan generation is the starting point, not a final deliverable. Teams can upload or set basic plan and add room labels and lines and legends and text table or arrows and icons, and then apply professional review so the result is both efficiency and aligned with delivery standards. And for real estate marketing, and these benefits are threefold: faster preparation of complete spatial information, richer remote engagement through audit guides and video guides and living streaming, and a shorter path from initial interest to a meaningful sales conversation. We do not see virtual viewing as a replacement for physical viewing. It's a filter, amplifier, and extension of it. Okay. Wayflow Group is our regional partner in France, connects research, developing, innovation, properties transfers, and open innovation. And its role illustrates that a spatial digitization can be part of a broader innovation, service ecosystem, connecting solutions, and capital at stakeholders. So let's look at a Medium case, and it demonstrates immersive experience built with Polycanta Meta for real estate and cultural heritage application. Okay, the same capture quality can support different value proposition, marketing and conversation for property, and documentation, communication, and preservation for heritage. For cultural and properties projects alike, immersive space gives customer context. Instead of viewing isolated images, and they can understand where an object, rooms, or feature sits within the wider environment. And that context is often make a digital experience more credible and useful. And here is a short property showcase. It shows an online immersive viewing interface. A property team can, an experience like this helps customer understand space before the conversation and makes each, let's say, the online visit more informative. The case study in Nanda Group example from Thailand represents the needs and of residential and apartment developer, the customer-centric service, a clearer project communication, and more connected digital experiences across the property journey. And now let's watch a short film captured by our 4D condominium. It shows how our products and platform can give customers a smooth and immersive experiences as they explore the space online. So our third theme is spatial computing. We have discussed capturing and understanding space. Now we will look at how high-quality space content can become a brand-owned commercial or cultural virtual environment. Okay, for the CanCam products can produce panorama up to 24K and dense point clouds while allowing the raw data to be exported for self-hosted commercial virtual showroom. And the key is not just viewer, the capture quality and the customer ability to control data, the interaction content, and the long-term operation. Let's step into a fashion store experiences. And this moves from the street into a store and use hotspots and capture navigation to organization, the products, fabrics, and collection. That creates a bridge between physical merchandising and digital storytelling, and a buyer can explore the environment at their own pace. So, which makes it accessible beyond opening hours and geographic. Now, our next virtual tour, the Karome Museum, high precision captured by the exhibition space and collection was combined with 4 offline interactive modules. Oil heritage interaction and drill bit AR experiences and drill rig simulation and playful oil themes module. So the cloud exhibition extends its experiences beyond the museum. It supports an on-site visit, but also gives the institution the way to preserve, update, and recognition content over time. Okay, let's look at the 1,000 li of river and mountains online showroom. It's a really laggy. Okay. It demonstrates how high precise 3D digitization can create an online viewing experiences that brings audience closer to an artwork and its display's context. For customers working with art, heritage, or high-value collection, this approach balances access and care, and it provides a rich way to engage audience remotely while supporting a more, let's say, considered relationship with the physical work and its environment. Okay. But finally, the more growth scenarios focus on preventive conversation. The presentation notice such a massive case, approximately like 45,000 square meters for more than 3,000 paintings sculpture. In a setting like this, the requirement is not only clarity, it's low light compatibility or offline operation and high precision. And options such as RTK, few lights, thermal, and multiple spectral capability provides additional capture tools from the demanding environments. For sensitive heritage environments, the key message is clear. When lighting and connectivity and artifact safety and tightly controlled, Reliable offline and high fidelity capture matters more than visual flashy online effects. So let's take a quick look at this video. Okay, so I think that's the ending of our today's webinar. So let's back to the bell.
Okay, thank you, Julian. We still got 5 minutes to go. So thank you all for joining today's event. And if you have questions or problems you have encountered during our sharing session, just feel free to leave your message here or contact us in our email. Here is the address. And also you can follow us on our social media accounts like